Okay, now let's just get into this evidence, right? And here we have another piece of evidence to show you can't eat from everyone. And this is a Nathaniel bar Jonah story, right? The cannibal who served human flesh to friends at barbecue. Shocking story is unearthed 25 years after his cookout. Pay attention, connect the dots, and ask questions. A convicted child molester has been accused of serving human flesh to his neighbors and telling them it was deer meat. Nathaniel Bar Jonah from Worcestershire, Massachusetts, served neighbors what he called little boy pot pie and French fry boys during barbecues at his home in 1999, police discovered. He is believed to have served human meat in pies, burgers, casseroles, chili, spaghetti, and when told his dishes had a peculiar taste, he told friends he had made them using deer meat which he had hunted, killed, butchered, and wrapped on his own. Bar Jonah was arrested a year later, and during a search of his house, police discovered recipe that included child body parts. The man allegedly had been fascinated by the taste of human flesh since the age of 6. And according to the Metro, he would pick at his scab until he bleeds. This man has been infected from a young age, right? There were signs. He was also described as a ferocious eater who weighed in excess of 300 pounds. At just the age of 7, he lured a 5-year-old girl into his basement and attempted to choke her. As a teen, he initiated horrific offenses, which included impersonating a police officer to abduct an 8-year-old boy who he sexually assaulted and choked. For the next 20 years, he frequently would pose as a police officer to lure children back to his home. In 1996, a schoolboy named Zachariah Ramsey disappeared on his way to school around the same time Bar Jonah was hosting barbecues for his neighbors and plating up their meat. My God, this is sick. And the signs were there. It was later discovered, however, that the man did not own a rifle, and financial records indicated that he had not made any significant grocery purchase following Ramsey's disappearance. During the time frame of Ramsey's disappearance, Bar Jonah also held a part-time job in a kitchen at a Maelstrom Air Force Base and another at RD's fast food restaurant in downtown Great Falls, Montana. It is believed that he might have used his position at these two jobs to get rid of evidence by feeding it to unsuspecting servicemen and women on military bases and to customers at the fast food restaurant. My God. My God, my God, my God. What can I say? Go check this story out and understand you just can't be eating meat like this. There is a plot to get you to eat your own children, to get you to consume human flesh, whether you like it or not. And the signs were there when it comes down to this individual. He was sick. He was infected from a very young age. But the system allowed him to continue to grow in evil. This absolutely turns my stomach. You need to check the story out. But this is another piece of evidence to show you the world we live in. You need to understand that there are people that are walking around us and they are infected with demonic entities, and they can do anything to you and your family at any time, right? You know, we all need to stay in prayer. We've got to stay in prayer and understand we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but wickedness in high places. May God help us, because it's only going to get worse. The agenda for us to eat bugs, drink recycled toilet water, to eat food made from fecal matter, and to eat human flesh, right? And they want to go even further to get you to eat the flesh of your own children. We need to pray and say, Glory be to the Most High.